Hi everyone, David Waldrop, Certified Financial Planner with Bridgeview Capital Advisors and the Astute Advisor personal finance site. Wanted to do a quick video for you guys on student loan debt. I know that's a major topic of concern, not only for students who are either considering or becoming borrowers, but also for those that may be carrying student loan debt still long after they've graduated from school. It's a big deal. It plays has a big impact on the economy. And I just wanted to touch on a couple things that jumped out at me regarding an article that I was putting together and I was updating. And that is that, one, people are borrowing too much. Granted, costs have gone up significantly for higher education. However, there also is a tendency to borrow more than either you need or borrowing more than you can realistically pay off after you graduate. This debt is going to be around whether you get a job or not. It's going to be around whether you get as high of a paying job as you think you might be able to get. It's going to be there. So really, I think borrowers need to really take a good, hard look at how much they should be taking on. And it's going to require some tough decisions. It may be that your college experience or higher education experience isn't what you thought it would be. Maybe it's going to involve more work. Maybe it's going to take a little longer to graduate. But I think those are things that need to be taken into consideration so you don't graduate with this tremendous weight, this tremendous financial weight on your shoulders upon graduation. So I'm not suggesting debt is bad. I'm not suggesting you don't take out student loans, but I think it's very important to make sure you pace yourself, understand how much you're borrowing, and don't borrow too much. Just because a bank or a lender is willing to give you the money doesn't mean you should take it. The next thing that really kind of jumps out at me, and I think a lot of people don't realize this, but student loan debt is not something that can be discharged during bankruptcy. At least it's incredibly difficult to do so. And no one thinks that they're going to go and file bankruptcy. No one thinks that that's going to happen to them. So there might be a reaction, well, I'm not going to file bankruptcy. That's for people who are, financially irresponsible. I'm never going to do that. That's never going to be me. Every single person that has ever filed for bankruptcy or gotten into extremely difficult situations because of too much debt, they never thought that that was going to be a reality for them. So what you need to be aware of is that while there are rumblings going on in Washington and at the state level to work toward changing some of the laws that would allow student loan debt to be included in bankruptcy, the reality is that right now it isn't. In those rare circumstances that it can be, it's just a really, really small amount. So in general, when someone's going to be filing for bankruptcy and they're looking at all their debt, student loan debt is very often going to be the largest source of debt. In fact, it might be the source that is contributing to a majority of the financial challenges that a person has. So if you're not able to discharge that large debt in bankruptcy, then what is the point? Bankruptcy might not even be something that can help you. Now, again, I'm not advocating for or against bankruptcy. I'm just saying that you need to be aware of what all of your options are, regardless of what situation you're in. And if you've got too much debt and you think bankruptcy might be a way out for you, if the student loan debt is going to be a problem. That's why we really need to focus on not borrowing too much, and also really re-examining what it means when we try to pay for college, how we're paying for it. It's going to require a lot of tough decisions, but student loan debt is no joke. I go into a lot more detail in the article that I wrote, Student Loan Debt, 5 Things You Need to Know. I encourage you to take a look at that. And I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear in the comment section what your concerns have been, what your experience has been. But I do think with everybody talking more openly about debt and more specifically student loan debt, I think we have an opportunity to help a lot of people. So again, I look forward to your comments. Again, my name is David Waldrop, Certified Financial Planner with Bridgeview Capital Advisors and author of the Astute Advisor personal finance site. Until next time, have a great one.